Y'all planning for this?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Reading Time with Jarvis. Over the last 15 years or so, I've read some 300 business books, but today I want to take a little bit of a sidetrack into a more personal realm. And because one of the core tenets of the perfect RIA is to spend massive amounts of time with your family, up to 6 months a year, I want to talk about a personal book that had an incredible impact on my personal life and my role as a parent, as a father, but also translated into my business life, because there's not really a line between those two worlds. Your business world and your personal world really are just two parts of the same world. There's not a line between them. So the book I want to talk to you about today is Parenting with Love and Logic by Foster Cline and Jim Fay. Now, if you don't have children of your own, I still recommend listening to this book, because maybe someday you will have children of your own, or you will interact with other people's children, or you'll just interact with other human beings, because as adults, we're not that much different than children. So Love and Logic, really life-changing in my life and in my practice. And I want to give you 3 takeaways that made the biggest difference from this book. Takeaway number 1, no problem. No problem. This is a classic Love and Logic line. And let me use a really specific example. You go up to your children's room, you find that it's a complete mess. And my earlier reaction would be to get upset, to be angry, to make idle threats, right? You clean up this room or something bad will happen. The Love and Logic approach is, hey, no problem. Just put away the books, or just put away the things that you want to keep, and I'll make sure the rest of your toys go to somebody who cares about them, who wants to put it away. It's really just no problem. And then I walk away, right? And if you want to follow this through, by the way, and I've done this a few times, you go back later at some unspecified time, and any toys that haven't been put away, those get to go to the thrift store, which is perfect. You only need to do this once, by the way, and it is incredibly powerful. But it takes me out of needing to be angry, needing to be threatening. Same goes, by the way, with my team, with my clients. I say, hey, no problem. Just take care of the stuff that's important to you. Hey, no problem. If estate planning is not important to you, right, when you pass away, we'll work with your kids and try to get it figured out. It's really up to you. Takeaway number 2, would you like option A or option B? So the great example of this for kids, would you like to leave now or leave in 5 minutes? Now, both of these options work for me, but I've given the choice to my child, right? Would you like to leave now, or would you like to leave in 5 minutes? And then when they say, I want to leave in 5 minutes, perfect. 5 minutes later, I can say, great news, it's been 5 minutes, just like you asked. Now it's time for us to go. And so I've given them the choice. I've honored them the choice. Again, I'm only giving them choices that I like both sides of. I'm not going to say, do you want to leave now or in 2 days? That's not going to work for me. I like to do similar things with clients. Would you like this money to come out to your bank account on the 5th or the 15th? Which one of those would work best for you? Right? So would you like to pay your taxes now, or would you like to pay them in April? I like to give people a choice. Again, both choices are ones that I would recommend. However, especially with clients, if I'm giving them a choice, if they don't immediately jump on one or the other, if they seem confused, I will then offer my suggestion. Hey, we have option A or option B. And if they don't seem to have an immediate preference, I say, really, my recommendation would be option A, but option B is perfectly good as well. Takeaway number 3, this one, I can't think of any tie to business, but it's great for those of us that have teenagers. I use this one all the time. And that is, when I visit your house, we can play the music as loud as you want. When I visit your house, bedtime can be whatever you want it to be. It'll be your house. But in the meantime, we're in my house, so we're going to play by my rules. And it's been a great tool to use with my teenagers. It's diffused a lot of situations where I would otherwise be tempted to argue with them and say, well, the music needs to be this loud or whatever. I say, our parents, I think, just said, hey, my house, my rules. I think this is a better way of using it. Hey, when I visit your house, we'll play by your rules. But since we're in my house, we're gonna play by my rules. So highly recommend this book, Parenting with Love and Logic. Really, anything produced by Love and Logic is spectacular. Highly recommend it for anyone who has kids, who is around kids, or really just interacts with adults in general. So in the immortal words of Nacho Libre, go away, read some books.
Hold on before we go. Something that you need to know. This isn't tax, legal, or investment advice. That isn't our intent. Information designed to change lives. Financial planning can make you thrive. Start today, don't think twice. Be a better husband, father, mother, and wife.